It's about time.
It really is, frankly. You know what? Get the bomb gun. You can see how incredibly remarkably powerful it is. Yo, I should be strafing. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. I've totally been neglecting to do this. It's the coolest thing ever. I'm so happy that we can do that now. Hello. So, he's a funny little thing. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, and apparently in rectifying them, I managed to stop my recording. So, the last like 15 minutes, I've been talking to myself, and not in the way that I usually do, where it's for a camera, right? Thankfully, I did catch that right now, and so we do get to, we're okay, right? I talked a little bit about Pokitaru, we came to Pokitaru, Jowai Resort, right? We did the sewers, and we're here with this guy, and that's all you missed. I will find our little cutscene of us talking to this man and put it up, so that way, you know, we have that.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm searching for a very elusive and secret substance.
Raritanium?
Maybe?
The oceans on this planet are said to be an excellent source of that element.
Well, not anymore. All that toxic dumping has obscured any trace of it. You will find Raritanium for me.
No, I will not.
Piece of junk. My latest invention, the Persuader. I intended to use it to control minds, but, well, the only thing it's gotten me so far is a discount from Gadgetron vendors.
Hey, I could use that.
Well, I'll trade it for some Raritanium.
I believe planet Hoven is a source of that element.
Really, not much has happened, I assure you. So, we're going to pick up, we're going to leave the sewers, and I'm going to talk again about how lovely the music of Pokitaru is, because if you remember the track from Velden, the very first planet, it's just like the same, except it's got the little steel drums in it, and I am just so endeared to that. I don't remember what all of the differences are that make them distinct from each other, but I know it's essentially the same track, and something about that is incredibly fun to me. Anyway, I'm very glad that I went to the sewers first and did not go down the main path, because if we went down the main path, I probably wouldn't have noticed until we were at the end of it. So, we get to do that together. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here now. Let us go.
Hey, you two are the first friendly faces I've seen in weeks. You are friendly, aren't you?
To you, yes. To him, no.
Well, friend, have I got a deal for you? Since the Blarg began dumping their toxic sludge into our ocean, the wildlife has,
Become ravenous mutants?
yeah, you could say that. All my customers either left or became lunch. So I'm closing the place down. However, I just so happen to have one, count 'em one, O2 mask left.
How much?
It's not for sale.
But you said...
I said I had a deal, and indeed I do. You boys get rid of those Blarg ships, and it's yours. Just escort me to the other end of this resort, and you can use our jet fighter.
Jet fighter, eh? All right. But you better not try to stiff us.
Hey, I love this guy. Yeah. We get to use our fancy new pilot's helmet. I'm also gonna see, yo, can I snipe this guy? Yeah! Again. I don't know if we can suck these guys up. We can. That's huge, actually. Huge. Alright, I like that. We might be able to get our 60 suck cannon kills on Pokitaru alone with that in mind. Of course, the Pyrocitor is also lovely to use here. Because we are on the back half of the planets, the achievements for getting 60 kills in one session on whatever planets has like rolled over. These enemies are the absolute worst also. Can we be so for real about that for a moment? I was saying when I was lost to the void, when you did not have me present, I really do think that the achievements for getting 60 kills with like each weapon and whatever planet, those are gonna be probably the biggest nuisance that we have, like as far as cleanup goes, because we're gonna have a lot of cleanup to do. That's just gonna be so much like stuff. Like there's just gonna be a lot of jumping to and fro and being like, yep, I killed 60 things with this thing. Not looking forward to that, frankly. But that's precisely the reason why we aren't worrying about it right now, because gosh darn it, we are here to have a lovely time with this game. That's our prime goal. Alright, word. Eats you. Is there a TNT crate in here? No, I don't believe there is. So, bombs? That was a pitiful Morshu. You'll have to forgive me. Bombs? I always loved this planet, honestly. I feel like I already mused about it last time we were playing, but like, yeah, because it was when we were on Gaspar, which is also one of my favorite planets, but gosh, a Ratchet and Clank planet tier list is something that must be done at some point. I will be using the metal detector basically as often as possible, just because bolts are such a commodity. And in, you know, in instances like this where I have things to talk about, such as, you know, the fact that I'm using the metal detector, we will undergo that metal detecting journey together. But in a lot of times where I'm just going to be like, hold up, gonna get some bolts here, I will probably just spare you guys the momentary aside and just take my time sucking up some bolts. Cause like, how much is it per deposit? Was that like 50? Was that like 50 bolts there? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And I mean, 50 bolts isn't nothing. There's like 10 deposits in an area. That's 500 bolts. That's pretty good. In this economy, that's fantastic. We got all of our suck cannon kills here, so we are going to turn on the Pyrocitor and spin in circles. And pray. I am aware that there's like a safe spot that you can stand in on the boat. I think it involves jumping in front of a guy, man. I don't know if he has a name, actually. Now there's a question. I believe if you jump in between him and the controls, there's a safe spot where the fish cannot reach you and eventually stop spawning. But I don't have the required knowledge to act upon that, so we shan't. It's neither here nor there now, because we're done with boats. Focus on getting our Pyrocitor kill. Oh, they take 2. That's right. We also can do our fun little bomb drugs as well. Like, I definitely don't mind giving a little bit of credence to the achievements that we can be earning, like, passively, just because, like, we're going to be experimenting with all of our weaponry and everything. So why not go for those 60 kills while we're just passing through? We may as well. And the pyrotechnic is fantastic for this anyway. I hate these fish so much. They're just so... I'm traumatized. Can you pyros it or metal crates, or was that the TNT crate just having that wide of a blast radius? Mean to me.
We're here. Now where's that fighter?
Right there in that locked garage. One tourist crashes a jet and wham! Lawsuit.
That lock is unlike any I have seen.
Very astute observation, Mr. Shiny. I can't open it either. I don't trust the tourist, and the board of directors don't trust me. So we have a little problem.
We have a little problem. I just want the O2 mask. So if you can't open up the lock, that's your problem. Now cough up the mask.
Well, I can see that you really wanted to fly our jet. So I'll tell you what. Go talk to Bob at his Robo Shack. He knows about these locks.
We get multiple nerds in this game.
Well, what have we got here? Hey, watch it. I recognize that work. Y'all been to Seattle, ain't you?
Yeah, he installed the helipack.
I can see that. I taught that idiot brother of mine everything he knows. Look, if you want some real hardware, I can fix this little feller up with a thruster pack. Ooh.
Will it help us get past that weird lock by the fighter garage?
Ah, you know about those gizmos, huh? Well, it sure as heck will. It's got a real special power slam move built right in.
It's a good thing I need this to get to that jet, or you'd be out of luck, pal.
Clank is so excited.
I've got it. I'll have you fixed up faster than a horny toad a hopping. Well, there you are, little buddy. Better than new. That's right. I am the man.
Yeah, not bad.
Wings! I love the way that Clank looks with the, like, with the thruster pack equipped. His little shiny little wings and such. Honestly, I kind of, like, prefer the helipack to an extent. But the thruster pack is so fun. Bop. Let's go.
Press the square button to fire the machine guns, and press the circle
Yeah,
button
okay.
to fire the missiles. Hold down the X button. Shoot down the
It's chill, we're chilling.
missiles.
Can we barrel roll? No, we cannot barrel roll in this game. That is exclusively a remake thing that I have lodged in my brain because I played that fairly recently. I literally have been so like over the moon at the concept of playing Ratchet and Clank the past like month or two. Like the whole time leading up to 100 subscribers, I've been like, I've never been more excited to do anything in my life. And so I didn't want to play any of the, wow, I'm just whipping. I didn't want to play any of the PS2 Ratchet and Clank games because I wanted those to be a fresh experience for us here to have together. Which I have no regrets about because like re-experiencing them and being like, oh my gosh, all these things has been so lovely, so fantastic. But so instead of playing one of the ones that I would be playing soon, I went and played the like PS4 Ratchet and Clank. That was just like a remake of this game. The movie tie-in one. The one that was like not very well received, which I can understand, frankly. I definitely can. And yeah, so I have like a little bit of carryover from that game as far as like the little like different controls and whatnot, because obviously it is based off of this and there are the same like planets, much of the same planets, and the same sequences and things. but it is definitely not the same. I think we have more than enough missiles now. Please go from whence you came. Just lay into this. There we go.
Well, I guess that should do it. Here you go.
It's about time.
It really is, frankly. The O2 mask always feels like the biggest, like, I don't know. It's such a relief every time I get it. I'm like, oh, thank God. I don't have to drown anymore. We can go do Orxon stuff and everything. It's fantastic. Contemplating the Visibomb gun. Continuing to contemplate the Visibomb gun. Probably buying the Visibomb gun. Definitely buying the Visibomb gun. For reasons that will become clear soon. Visibomb gun. That is. It's my guy. Let's whip it out. Whoop, look at that. I love the screen that goes like at the end. It's fun. As for the reason why it's my absolute favorite thing in ever, like I did mention that this might be one of my favorite weapons in the whole series because it's so unique. Because you literally, like, I don't know, there is like one or two other weapons in the series that occupy a similar space as it. Because you fire a missile and you take direct control of it and you can just guide it around wherever you want to. It's got an exceptionally long range. I think we can, yeah, we can even take down the fighters with this thing. It's got so much firepower, it's got so much range, and it's so neat. It's so unique. And there are only like two other weapons that I would even think to compare to it, and they're both in the second game, and then we never see anything like it again. Unless you count the tornado launcher and Tool of Destruction, kind of. But like, I understand why it doesn't show up as much, or like why it doesn't show up as a concept in the future games, because they get so much faster paced, and this breaks that fast pace. And it also relies on levels that are constructed to accommodate a controllable projectile that you can just take wherever you want. It's a big deal. It throws a wrench into a lot of different things, right? But I love it so much. I really, really do. So it will always be special to me. The other thing is, like, I don't even know how much we'll honestly use it. Mostly because, you know, the pacing, as mentioned. But I adore it, so. I'm pretty sure we get a skill point for blowing up all of the crates on the ocean floor. This used to give me nightmares. I've mentioned my fear of the ocean before. Hate this. Absolutely despise it. Despise it more because if you go too far outside of the playable bounds, I'm pretty sure you get like sewer sharked. You just get like devoured. Bad. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Oh, you know, I'm forgetting about something here. I'm gonna have to get my noggin jogging a little bit before I even speak anymore on it. But, yeah, so I will be blowing up crates for a little bit. Then I'll get back to you when we get to where we're going. Perhaps I'm also mistaken about blowing up crates on the ocean floor. I didn't do an exceptionally thorough search or anything, but like, that's interesting. This is where we are headed, because I believe this is where the one and only gold bolt of the planet is. This bridge also, the sickest thing in the world. I'm obsessed with the architecture of this bridge. It's incredible. Ow. Engineering, perhaps, a more appropriate word than architecture. You know what? Visibomb gun. You can see how incredibly remarkably powerful it is. It just, like, it's got such a huge blast radius. Kabow. It might be the single most damaging weapon in the game, other than, like, the Rhino, obviously. On account of that's the Rhino. Okay, we cannot fire off of crates. Or metal crates. This has been learned. Does the Visibomb gun mess up the achievements, I wonder, for, like, getting kills with the weapon? Because that little counter is not showing up anymore. Which, I know that the drone device, the mine glove, and the decoy glove, I think, do, in fact, mess those things up. Little fun fact about the gal behind the camera. The Visibomb gun was the first thing that taught me how to use inverted flight controls. I used to be so bad at Ace Combat back in the day until I got obsessed with Ratchet and Clank, and then I was like, I understand it now. We all need something to inspire us to greatness, right? And in my case, it was just a remote-controlled missile platform. We do still have the swing shot equipped. Woo! Yeah, we are not. We're not getting little pop-ups on our weapon counter. That's curious. Most curious. There we go. Then again, we're not getting pop-ups for the Visibomb gun itself. So, shrug. I don't know. In any case, while we're here, we will go looking for more underwater crates and a couple of other things. There's a sand mouse here. How does the sand mouse play with going underwater? Like, does it just go away if we take our, yeah, if we take the Sonic Summoner off, it's like deuces. Adios. Could this be it? No? It's entirely possible that I'm, like, actually just mistaken about— oh, no, there's another crate. Let's not write that possibility off just yet. There we go. I'm not, in fact, mistaken. And now there's just one more thing I would like to do before we go. And that's to point out these starfish, which it's incredibly hard to tell, honestly, given the resolution of the textures, right? But if you squint a little, that's our main man, Dan Johnson, right there. Which is far and away my favorite recurring Easter egg in the Ratchet and Clank series. I feel like it's particularly easy to see it on that bottom left starfish. Look at him. He's been in Insomniac games, just sort of hidden away in various places, since, I think, Spyro 2. And ever since he passed away, I think that was in 2006, he's just been a continual, non-stop fixture of all of these games since then. So, gosh, Visibombs are expensive. Every chance we get, I will be finding him, and I will be pointing him out. Which is an excellent segue, actually, to go stop back in the Blarg research station. Because now that we have the O2 mask, we can go get ourselves that gold bolt there. And also, there's another Dan that I forgot to point out last time we were there. I'm pretty sure we can get to him pretty quickly. I'll track him down, regardless. I would like to make a point to point him out. Out we go. Look at us. It always feels so weird coming out here. Because, like, everything feels so Clank-sized, you know? You can't stand on that. I forgore. I did. That was just a little oopsie. But yeah, everything just feels so Clank-sized, and walking out here as Ratchet is just such a peculiar little thing. But that's our last gold bolt here. Yet another achievement to our name. Yet another gold bolt to our name, which is going to be very useful, I promise you. If you know Ratchet and Clank, you know it. If you don't know Ratchet and Clank, good God, I'm so happy that you're experiencing it with me. Like, genuinely. I actually don't think I could express in words how happy it would make me for someone's first experience with Ratchet and Clank to be here with me. That would be astonishingly meaningful. There he is. I knew he was in here somewhere. Yeah, these little display screens, like these little monitors. He's just, oh, a little too close there. He's just chilling in the texture. Any one of them you walk up to, he's hanging out. Yeah, I would be remiss not to point it out every chance that I got. Oh, I walked past one on the way there, but I would be remiss because obviously he is an immense part of my childhood. This man is a incredible chunk of a defining part of who I am as a person. So, you bet your gosh darn bippy we're gonna be talking about it. In the meantime, honors paid. Let us go to Orxon, I believe. Back again. I'm immediately like inclined to shoot a rocket at this thing. I don't know if that's actually, is there one for taking down the birds? I don't know. I'm like inclined. Every time I see something flying around, I'm like, I gotta shoot it. I will hold my fire for now. I talked earlier. What am I talking about? Last week. I talked in the last episode about how you can do like crazy Clank tech to skip ever having to come back here as Ratchet, because like this jump is like one of the defining like you just can't make that jump as Clank. That's too wide. And then you need to like glide all the way down there and blah blah blah. It's insane. Just like keep that in mind as we navigate this level as Ratchet. Keep in mind the fact that you can navigate this level as Clank, and just imagine how like inconceivably ridiculous it would be. I really like want to keep using the Visibomb gun, right? Just because, oh, that was silly. Just because it's lovely and I adore it. But the thing with that is, the Visibombs are so expensive, so remarkably, incredibly expensive, that it feels a little prohibitive. That being said, look how juicy of a Visibomb target that is, right? How am I supposed to not? Kaboom! It's just so cool. I just love it so much. And I don't think I could be blamed. Can I, like... What are the odds that I can just, like, Comet Strike this dude to death, right? He's got so much health, but we can do that. Oh! This is not one of the back planets, is it? I was thinking that it was, like, one of the latter half of the planets, just because we came here after Poketaru, but I don't believe that it is. I think this way is the infobot, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh yeah, I can see it right there with mine eyeballs. So let's go this way first. Do I want to stock up on Visibombs? I'm gonna need to at some point. I honestly should be, like, preserving my ammo. Just because, well... You know, I talked about preserving my ammo. We are immediately going to use a Visibomb right here, actually. There's no greater place to use one, honestly, than on specifically those ships. It's like they were purpose-built to be annihilated by a Visibomb. And oh, how I love them for it. What's up? Yeah, honestly, the Visibomb ammo price is a grim reminder of just how utterly insane the economy is in this game. 'Cause just jeepers, it's so expensive. What is the purpose of this room? Is it just for bolts and terrifying enemies to live in? Well, that wasn't what I meant to do. Whoops. Hey, what's up? Cool, thanks. Like, look at how much money we're getting, and then think about, like, spending 100 bolts on one shot. That's insane. Inflation hit the galaxy hard, honestly. Yield Comet Strike, never let me down. It's incredible, honestly, the degree to which, like, I feel like I can count on one hand the amount of enemies that I kill in the average playthrough of basically any Ratchet and Clank game after the first one, with the wrench. Excluding, there's a certain amount of, like, wrench-only challenges in, like, arena battles and stuff like that, but if we exclude those, honest to goodness, the wrench just underutilized. And that's probably, like, my bad, right? That's not the wrench's bad. That's a good point. But, like, it's incredible how bread and butter it is in this game because of the fact that the ammo economy is... Oh, that's... Okay, well, this is getting a little out of hand, isn't it? No, it's still perfectly in hand. Our hands are around it, like, firmly. Don't even worry about it. It felt like it was getting out of hand. It was a little slippery, honestly, between our fingers, but, like, we were good. That's why we wore gloves. Hello? I thought y'all were sleeping. We're out of Devastator ammunition, which is Devastating, to be frank. I'm not frank, but if I was, that's what I would be saying. Hello. What other weapons do we have to use? I mean, the Visibomb glove? Do you imagine just like casting Visibombs like fireballs out of your palms? We shan't fret too much about what weapons we need to be using. We'll just use what we have to. This right here. This is the stuff. This is the good stuff.
This is a premium nanotech dispenser. You can purchase
Sure
a can
is.
to increase your maximum health.
I don't remember how much the premium is. I want to say it's only like 4K. Oh, 2 Visibombs, you spoil me. Ugh. Let's see, how much are you? 4K. I remember things. That's honestly kind of insane. We will buy that. For sure, for sure.
This dispenser also carries Ultra Nanotech,
A
the very
fifth
latest in Gadgetron
nanotech.
technology.
Yes. Ultra Nanotech gives us 8 hits, which is 30k. I was gonna say 20k. I was gonna lowball it. So when we're like rich beyond our wildest dreams, we will come back and we will actually be able to take more than 5 hits, which would be lovely. I am not sure what the purpose of coming over this way is. I think it might just be Gold Bolt. Which is, you know, we do need those, of course. So, oh no, this takes us back to the ship. Okay, okay. So true, bestie. Okay. And then that's our shortcut back to where the nanotech is. How much is Devastator ammo? I would assume 50 per rocket, given the price of Visibomb. Yeah.
I got some great bargains for
Which
you.
is still quite a lot of money. We'll fill up a bit on that, just so we have some to use. Where do you take us? Do you just take us back down? Okay. Very cool, thanks. It's kind of funny that this platform to take us there, considering it's like one single jump and a glide away. Oh, homeboy just died. That right there, also just like asking for a Visibomb. How did that happen? Okay, we'll let the other ones leave. I love getting Visibombs in the ammo. Oh, yes. I know what I said about preserving Visibomb ammunition, but like, look at this. Woo. Is there ever a better time to use it? Well, isn't that embarrassing? Yeah. Yeah. I don't have any defense for that. I'm gonna do it again though. Not the falling in the muck, hopefully, but the blowing up the thing. I think the answer here is jump and then thruster back. I think that's what we want to do. We are running quite low on ammunition, which honestly, it's just the state of things here. That's just how it is in this galaxy. You know, something I'm like literally just noticing, I may have doomed myself a little bit by walking this close to this edge, but like Ratchet kind of like leans in the direction of where gravity is, like he's tilting to the right here, and like, does he do that in the rest of the games? I don't know if he does. I can't be certain that he does, and I find that so fun. It's the little things, you know? Whoa. Whoa. That was a little something. I believe. I feel like we could use the taunter to great effect here. I think that's a thing that we can do. Sure is. Explode. Uno mas. Do it! Do it! You're still alive? Thank you. Do we just like swing shot over this? Yeah. Woo! I was gonna say there's no power cell. I remember some things. I don't remember all things. Hehe. Well, my bad. Okay, that was especially my bad, it's true. Are we... Ooh. UTs. Blows you up with a rock. Whoa! Yo! Oh, frick. That went so right and then so wrong in two opposite ends of the spectrum. It was so funny. Okay, go back to sleep. Yes, thank you. Come here. Oh, wait. Oh, we're so good. This is another thing that, like I mentioned like earlier about the pacing of everything and, you know, stuff being like, you know, keeping up fast pace. This sort of like pseudo stealth that's going on is so neat because it's so like it's not in any of the other games. You can most definitely reach me. Whoa, you can still reach me. But yeah, like this whole little, you know, creeping through, there's the sleeping enemies and everything. It's so fun, it's so cute. Also, I was going to direct your attention to something, which is that like toothy maw. You can see kind of the edge of the yeah, that right there. That right there. We'll be back for that. Actually, what if we were like really crazy with it, right? Okay, so this Knuckle ASMR, apologies. This was something that I remember just being like downright impossible for me to do as a child. There's a tunnel that you need to guide Visibombs to destroy the walls of, like bit by bit, and eventually you break through to that wall right there in the toothy maw. I don't know if we can get a Visibomb over there from here, probably. But I remember guiding them through, yeah, there it is. We saw it when we were exploring as Clank, but that's the ticket. There's a series of walls that are destructible by Visibombs, and you have to guide the Visibombs through this narrow tunnel. And I used to think this was just downright impossible. Heaven knows if it is that way. We'll see. I don't know how many Visibombs we'll need. We'll probably need to go buy more if I had to guess. Whew. Okay. There's at least one more. That was a very close one as it was. Oh, we went too high. Okay, well. If there are precisely 2 more walls, I'm gonna be so sad that I wasted that Visibomb. I think we want to, like, hug the right side so that way we can take a sharp left here. And then we want to dip sharp in and around. Yeah, there's 1 more wall. Shucks. Wait. Dang. Wait. The moment of truth. I wasted that Visibomb because the tension needed to be greater. Alright. We had the strat though. We hugged the right wall before that, like, this curve. Because we need to take a sharp turn. And then we need to dip down and left here. Okay, yeah, that felt remarkably easier compared to what I remember it being. That was basically Mazba. Oh, we're here. Oh no. Shucks. Okay, well, the walls are still open, I think, so
I
that's
got
fine.
some great bargains for you today.
We'll buy some Devastator ammo. And we'll buy a couple of Visibombs. Mostly, so that I have one for right here. And then one for the ship that I assume will respawn. I love the Visibomb launcher so much. Would that the ammunition wasn't, like, enough to put down a mortgage on a space home. Honestly, I'll just meet you guys there. Unless something particularly astounding happens on the way. Did that bird just get clapped by one of them? Okay, I'd consider that. I'd consider that something interesting enough. That's hilarious. Alright. Here we are. There's a couple of jumps in here I remember, like, not liking. But we should be okay. The real difficulty of it, I recall, was just getting in here. This little segment actually is, like, deeply reminding me of Sly Cooper for some reason. I think there's like a... Is there a level in... Why is this reminding me of Sly Cooper? It's reminding me of one of the levels in the swamp. With Ms. Ruby. Shoutouts to my Sly enjoyers if you know what the heck I'm talking about, and perhaps I am correct about it being reminiscent of a thing. But the gold bolt is ours, my fabled white whale. And I don't believe that we will be going this way. We might be able to. It might, like, loop back around, because I don't remember exactly where the infobot leaves us off. I know we need to walk up a bunch of Magna Boot track, but I don't know if that Magna Boot track overlaps with Clank's little area there, though, so we'll just go back to keep it safe. Hitting a lag jump with the thruster pack feels remarkably good, actually. Kinda digging that. And it saves me the humiliation of failing neutral long jumps time and time again. So, like, bonus points, honestly. Like, look at us go. Give me that ammo so I can please. Goodbye? That's not a Visibomb gun. For sure, for sure. Job done. How many bolts do we get from those guys? Not a lot, it seems, although we have killed it before, so. Up we go. We've gotten only the one gold bolt, and there are 2 on this planet.
Hello again, everyone. Supreme Executive Chairman Drek here to fill you in on our progress. We have now found the perfect orbit for our planet, one which will allow for the optimum temperature all year round. However, there is a planet now occupying that orbit, and sadly, for its few insignificant inhabitants, it must be destroyed. That's why we've created this! The Planet Buster Maximus, a device capable of blowing an entire planet into subatomic particles. We're quite proud of it. Here's how it works. We attach the Planet Buster to this ship, fly it into orbit around the planet, and let it go! Kaboom! Quite ingenious, really. Once our trained professionals put the finishing touches on our new planet, everything will be complete. Thank you. Goodbye.
Now this guy's gonna blow up an entire planet? That's just mean.
That's what I've been telling you.
Look, I'm still gunning for Quark. If we end up taking out Drek too, hey, fine. What?
You do care.
Don't push it, pal.
The Howie scream there when he falls off the ledge. Yeah, okay. So it was a good thing that we went back, definitely. I want to say this takes us back to the little maze area. Yeah, which is where we would have left off if we jumped down. Is there any reason to go the other way? Question mark? That just drops us off also back at the ship, doesn't it? Either way, I think we wind up in the same place, but let us check. Hello. Gosh, we really get some speed there. How many bolts from you? 5 hole bolts, 6 hole bolts. No, 5 hole bolts? I don't know. Bolts. Nonetheless, we will go this way, back to the gate that has been opened, which I believe will allow us to actually reach our next gold bolt. That was a little funky. But we keep getting funky, honestly. Metal detecting. Maybe I could do with taking that off my quick select, honestly. I feel like it doesn't show up like necessarily often enough to warrant it being on my quick select. I just like having it there. I think we can go uppies here. Sure can. That's the stuff. I can't remember if there's anything. Is there something else here? Other than what we've already gotten? It doesn't feel like there is, but at the very least there's bolts to grab. Honestly, such a good sound. I love that sound so much. There they go. Yeah, I think we're done here, as far as I remember. So we shall see, I suppose, because this just takes us back to the map room. Yeah, okay. Back to the ship, then. That was almost pretty slick, actually, if I do say so myself. Slick. And now, Hoven. Which is great, because we know that there's Rodanium there.
That must be the ship that will transport the bomb.
You think? Great work, detective.
Oh yeah, he gets so cold here. Look at him. Yet another thing. More character.
The R1 button to activate hover, and hold the L2 or R2 button to strafe from side to side.
So true, actually. I forgot about that. That's so huge. I remember there being a skill point here. I thought it had something to do with these little dudes. I thought it had something to do with the ankle biters. It's like killing X amount of them with a wrench or something. Or maybe the suck cannon? I don't remember. What I do remember, or at least I think I remember. Pretty sure we get the drone device here.
I got some
We
great
sure do.
bargains for you today.
They, you know, honestly, might be the strangest weapon in this game. I think it's meant to be like a precursor to like the shield sort of weapons. I think they like go zip and they eat a projectile for you. I also just think they're not really quite that good at that. But I don't know. I just remember being kind of like unimpressed by them. I'm a little unimpressed by myself right now, if I'm being honest with you. That's so many dudes. The music right now sounds like Spy Hunter also. Never really had that thought occur to me, but it's really feeling Spy Hunter. Oh no, that's what the skill point is. It's just for like killing all of the ankle biters that are in the forest, I think. Which is right here. Look at them like squish. So honestly, super good for getting more of that suck cannon action. Although we got all the suck cannon kills that we needed on Pokitaru, didn't we? Did we get all the Pyrocitor kills? No. I should be doing that. I'm a silly goofy. A fool, even. Both, perhaps. There's so many of them. They're just like trickling in. Can you just show up in a big horde again? That was way cooler when you did that. Because then I could go spin and I could just eradicate you. Are there more? I didn't hear no bell. There's no skill point. Do I need to trigger the rest of them showing up by going up here? This was a crazy gold bolt, actually. This little... Oh, I did that wrong. Oopsies. Point being, jumping up a moving wall platform, super cool. Oh, free whistle bombs. Hello? Ankle biter? Buddy? Are you with us? I might just go like Ice Cube myself and commit Sudoku to try and get them to like finish spawning. Let's give that a shot. I'm freezed. You need to chill out. Hello. Oh, there's only... Oh no. They got me. I'm gonna say there's only one of them. What a fool I was. Honestly, the Pyrocitor for these guys is also pretty choice when there's so many of them. The Pyrocitor just rocks at all avenues of the game, honestly. It's an incredible thing to receive so early, considering how, like, permanently useful it is. There's that. Let's, give me a moment. Let's use the Mine Glove. Or, Mine Glove? The Blaster. I looked at the Mine Glove yearningly. and then equip the blaster instead. And get our 60 blaster kills here, probably on this planet. There we go. I don't know why all of them didn't spawn the first time. I don't know what I did wrong. But in any case, it is done. And now we shall move on. It was a pitiful display. Do it! There you go. Yo! I should be strafing, yeah. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I've totally been neglecting to do this. It's the coolest thing ever. I'm so happy that we can do that now. How did I forget? It's so crazy because it's such an integral part of the game. In every game henceforth. This is the only game that you don't just like start now with the innate ability to strafe in. And also, you know, let it be noted, it's pretty crusty. It's not the most fluid strafe in the world. Because when you're hovering, you can't jump out of it. You can't, like, you know, you're giving up a lot of your evasive abilities. It's different. What is this way? Is this the path to the Raritanium? We shall see. Listen to that sound. This like very fun. I'm so happy that we can't drown anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is there like... Not in there, that's for sure. I feel like there's somewhere in this room that we fill it up with water beyond a certain point and then we go into a low doorway and then swim upwards. And I don't know if that's just like part of the process of the puzzle or if that's a secret. Now the real question is, where more water? We can't jump up here. I just failed to grab the ledge before. Yeah, see, okay. So it's a secret. I remembered. We look so sad when we're almost dead, which, like, is fair. I think that's a pretty fair state to be in. Most people, probably not in their, you know, highest spirits when they are teetering on the brink of this mortal coil. Valid. Okay, we need more water than that. Like, this water. Where to put? Actually? Ah. More hydro to displace. And now that that's that full, I think we should be able to go down here and elevate ourselves such that we can acquire that gold bolt. Yes, indeed. He's so fancy with it. And that's both of our gold bolts. So that rocks. Now we will continue on. Like I said, I don't remember totally what is this way. I think it's the Raritanium. I believe. No. Yes? No. Hydro pack. that is this way, I think. It might also be the Raritanium, but I'm pretty sure that it's the Hydro Pack. Look at that giant fixture of boxes. I love ammo crates. Honestly, never in a game am I happier to see an ammo crate than in this one. Yeah, I got debated. I mean, don't get me wrong, ammo is important in every one of the Ratchet and Clank games. It's always nice, but like, ooh, I thought I was standing too close to that. Any time that I don't have to spend money on ammo in Ratchet and Clank, especially the beloved 100 bolt Visibomb, yeah, you know that we're having a good time. Woo. Pew. This is kind of like a situation that we've wormed ourselves into here. We're okay. It's not a situation, actually. We're the best to ever do it. Was there ever any doubt? I say, like, I haven't, like, been shot to death multiple times this episode. There are more ink blighters here. I really thought there would be. I suppose there's not. So we're gonna go rake up these bolts. Okay. Hello, Ed.
Hey, buddy, what's shaking?
Oh my goodness. Aren't you just a little angel?
Actually, I'm a little robot.
You're funny too.
Yeah, but looks aren't everything.
You be nice. I think I got something special for you. How would you like a hydro pack upgrade?
That would be quite helpful for swimming underwater.
Whatever.
You betcha.
There you go, sweetie. You look so handsome.
Thank you, miss. Your craftspersonship is excellent.
If you two are through...
Jealous?
You come back and see me any old time.
Your hydro pack will automatically equip.
Yeah.
The hydro.
So now we can swim fast, which is great, because boy golly, were we not swimming fast before. In future games, I don't think you can do it in this one, but yeah, in future games, you could equip the hydro pack and you would have it like visually on your person and it would operate like a thruster pack. And I loved that. I always loved having the thruster pack equipped for that, or the hydro pack equipped. I just liked the way that it looked. It's purple. Oh, jeepers. Oh, goodness gracious, gee. Have I made a mistake? Oh, E. We're okay. Take a breath. Hello, Mr. Helicopter. What if I, yo, he's repositioning. I was gonna just come back here and, like, Visibomb you, actually, so. I've only got 4 of them, but, you know. We love them so much. Let me up. I really need to be wary of my ammo on most of my weapons, honestly. I feel like I'm playing like a survival horror game with the amount of ammo conservation efforts I'm trying to employ. Goodness gracious, it's pandemonium out here. I think we need to hit that dude with 4 more projectiles. I want to say he takes 10 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was wrong. I've been wrong about many things. Is that 12? Unknown. We are almost out of blaster rounds, so that's unfortunate. I should be using more of my bomb glove. At least on close range enemies where it's suitable. Oh, this is... I don't like the mines. They make me panic. Something about them is just like deeply unsettling. They start coming towards me and all of my rational thought just leaves my body, and in its place is just like raw primal fear. The delectable Visibomb. I wanna say I missed that jump. I wanna say there's a skill point on this planet, or an achievement, or both, question mark. I don't know. There's something for, I think, shooting down 5 helicopters, like not the blarg ones that attack us, but like the little ones that are zooming around in the air, with like our weapons while we're on foot. So once we get through the level, we will revisit with that idea whilst we are at the vendor. Actually, we probably can do it from up here because we have like 13 Devastator rounds, I think. Y'all saw that, right? Oh, there they are. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, let's like just see about... Yeah, I mean, that'll do the trick. Woo! It's fun launching the Devastator at something that's like very fast moving because it will just hunt them down. Like, it doesn't matter if it leaves the lock-on range of the Devastator. Like, that might be far beyond where we could actually aim at it and lock onto it, but like, the missile doesn't care. The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. And by subtracting where it is from where it isn't, there's a deviation, and, you know, the missile is EP. I used to be able to recite more of that, but that's all you're getting from me for now. And with that was a delightful room full of people to just like all explode at once. Mines. We're not even humoring that. Goodbye. Lag jump, gimme. Yeah. Yeah. It feels good. It does. What if I just like, whoop, and I like, oh, that's bad. Okay, no. It's still coming. I don't want anything to do with you, man. Just blow up. Thank you. I just want ammo. Oh. I'm spoiled.
We are too late. The ship is leaving.
Hang on. There's an old defense turret over there. Hey, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I sincerely doubt it.
Let's blow stuff up. That's what I'm thinking. Is that just one? Sure is. That's a lot of bolts. Oh my goodness. There we go. Something funny about this, actually. I meant to make mention of this while we were down below, but then I forgot to. This turret up here has no, like, vertical bounds on its entry hitbox. So, like, you know, like the turrets on Gaspar, you just, like, walk up into the back of them, and then you are, like, sucked into turret mode, right? The, like, Y boundary, the Y-axis boundary, or Z-axis, I don't know. I don't do game geometry, right? But, like, it has no, like, upper limit. So if you know where this turret is located, are we gonna die here? If you know where this turret is located in the world, you can jump and enter it from the very beginning of the level. I don't remember if the turret stays here, but we'll try if it does.
Men, you are about to embark on a very dangerous mission. We will be launching a heavily armed surprise attack from our new moon base against a completely unarmed planet. Actually, that doesn't sound too dangerous. Nevertheless, your orders are simple. Destroy anything that moves. Steal the power generators from Gorda City. Then destroy anything that doesn't move. Oh, and don't forget, have fun.
We must get to the moon base and stop Drek.
No, we have to get to the moon base to find Quark. If Drek is there, Quark is probably with him.
But Drek is going to destroy that city. We must get to the base.
That's what I said.
No, that is what I said.
Fine.
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 Fine. Can we still enter this? We cannot. Okay. Challenge mode. Hold me to it, because we will be going through challenge mode. Obviously, we'll be running New Game Plus, and I'll do it in New Game Plus. But yeah, because you can see we start the level down there, right? And the turret is right here. So if you fling yourself through the empty space beneath this platform, hiccups, you can just enter it from the very beginning. It's very silly. Anyway, it's occurred to me that the Raritanium is actually this way, and I'm a silly bean. Also, super wicked lag jump. I felt pretty happy with that. Honestly, any lag jump just feels good to hit. Any piece of movement tech at all feels good to hit. It doesn't matter how complicated it is. It just feels kind of awesome. Tripod? Oh yeah, ice. Woo. That was funny. I forgot that the tripod buttons themselves don't actually have friction, or like the ice physics. So when you step on them, you are walking normally. And as a result, when I when I stepped over that tripod button, I just like launched myself in the other direction. Pick up the rest of these bolts before we head on out. God, it's annoying getting them on the ice. Oh. You can just like careen straight up it. Again, felt pretty slick. Oh yeah, the wall jump tripods. How fun. Isn't that neat? Isn't that just the cutest little thing? Blaster ammo, yes please. What's going on over here? Is there anything going on over here? No. Money. Anytime we get into the quintuple digits here, that's juicy. Can we like skip this? You know, there's a thought. It doesn't appear so. Am I gonna try again? Possibly. Because, I don't know, it's like sitting there so enticingly, right? So like, what if I just like, what if I like came up here, right? And I was just like, boom, bop, bop. Okay, no, okay, no, oh, hold on. I want to get like one good like lag jump off, right? Like, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. But I gave it the old college try. I can at least rest happy with that. Definitely not my finest moment, that one. I wonder if you can... Can you grapple that target whilst getting electrocuted? And like, no, probably not, because I think it has to be the drown. There's a glitch called Zombie Ratchet where you can like exist between states of living and dead. but I think it's specifically when it comes to like drowning and not other sorts of being not alive. We still don't have our wrench kills, do we? Do we? Did we? Huey, Dewey, and Louie? I can't recall, actually. In any case, we'll see. It's kind of tricky to tell, because sometimes I feel like the... Oh my gosh, yeah. I forgot that the Comet Strike, like, has such physics on it. You get, like, kind of shot forward when you... Oh my gosh. When you throw it forward, you go forward, and then when it comes back in your hand, you recoil. It's very silly. Easy as. What do you want? Do you want something for our for your Raritanium?
Is there a problem, sir?
Y'all wouldn't have any spare parts, would you?
Help yourself.
These dang rocks are too tough. I keep breaking my drill.
That rock is Raritanium.
Let me look at that drill.
Well, shoot my dog and call me Sally. Thanks, partner.
No problem. I suppose I could take that rock off your hands, too.
Heck, here you go.
Nope, just free rock. You love to see it. I don't know what this is for, but it sure is here. Alright, let's go back and get ourselves a Persuader. What else can we do? We can go get the Gold Bolt off of Navalis. And there's a Gold Bolt that we can get off of Rilgar. We will do these things in that order, I believe. And then, oh boy, and then we get to go to the place. We get to go to Gemlik Base, which I've just been so excited for this whole time. Before we even started playing, I was like, I mentioned how I was hearing the crickets on the main menu in my dreams. That's another one.
Perfect! This is precisely what I need. You will bring me more Raritanium.
You can't be serious.
Well, I tried.
Woo! I love this little dude, by the way. Do we see any more of him, like, ever? I can't recall. Not, like, specifically him, but, like, his species. Because he's such a little fella, isn't he? He's also remarkably Spyro-coded. Anyway. Persuader acquired, which... Does it give us a 15% discount at the Gadgetron vendor?
Hi there, Fuzzball.
No. Okay. Okay. That's actually a way better discount than I can remember, or than I remembered. We could have technically waited to buy the Visibomb gun till after we got the Persuader, but we needed it on Orxon, you know? Unfortunately, it doesn't change the price of ammo, which is like the real money sink, but eh. We'll catch you on Novalis. The real reason that we're here is because Hydropack. We can swim against the current, which is imperative, because at the end of this river is a little underwater passageway that we couldn't get through because the current would have pushed us back. Technically, were there ways to circumvent this with like glitches and wacky movement? Sure. But you know, now we're here in the intended fashion. I honestly forgot there was like a whole place back here. I want to be real with you. I kind of, in my mind, I just had this as like the gold bolt place. Like you get the hydro pack and you come back here and you just get your gold bolt and you leave. But that's decidedly not the case. Can I like... I'm pretty sure the intent is going around, but can I like jump up on this box and high jump up here? It kind of feels like I might be able to. That would be a little funny. I think. Yeah! There we go. And there's our Chivo. Alright. Once again, will catch you on Rilgar. After detecting all of this juicy metal on this planet. You know what, I couldn't remember if I hit the fighter jets with the Devastator yet, so I'm just gonna, like, try and do that, and then... if we have done that already, then you won't have to worry about this, but if we haven't, then we'll see. There we go. Now, I'll catch you on Rilgar. Now that we are here on Rilgar, we can go back to the sewers, which I believe is where this elevator takes us. Yes. Technically, we could have done this when we just had the O2 mask, but I waited until we got the Hydro Pack so that it didn't take us like 27 years to swim through all of this. Because this is honestly like one of the most well-hidden gold bolts in the entire game. Because we have to come back here in this flooded sewer and then swim all the way back to, I think it's like this place right here. Yeah, there's this little tunnel here. We swim down here and we swim up here. Could you do this without the O2 mask? I don't think you could. Maybe you could, honestly. Perhaps it's just silly me that chooses to come back and do that. But regardless, our final gold bolt for Rilgar. Blackwater City. Not the last time we'll see Blackwater City, but it's probably the last time that we'll see it in this playthrough. And yeah, no, that's the whole, that's it. That's the whole reason we're here. So I am going to get back to the ship and briefly check over the other planets that we've been to and make sure that there isn't any other like backtracking that we can get done. If there is, we'll get it done. If there isn't, I will see you on Gambling Base, and I'm so excited.
It is time to begin your new assignment.
Ah, a photo op by your shiny new shuttle. Terrific idea.
Oh, you really are an idiot.
What?
You are to take that shuttle to the moon base and ambush those two miscreants when they arrive.
Oh, yes. Who are they again?
Those two!
Oh, of course. There is just one problem. I'm,
Too washed up for ground combat? True. That is why I will be loaning you my starfighter. You can still fly, can't you? It's settled then. You will acquire the starfighter once you get to the moon. Screw this up, and the endorsement deal is off!
But that would ruin me. You wouldn't.
Try me.
I did not see Drek's ship. We must have missed him.
Who knows where Quark is now? If we're gonna catch those two, we need a faster ship.
Perhaps this space station will supply the ship we need.
Well, we're here. Let's go check it out.
Just look at this. Look how cool this is. And listen. The combination of aesthetic and this backing track is just second to none. It's so good. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
I got some great bargains for you
Give
today.
give me some
That's a real
some
beauty.
rockets, please. Thanks. We're gonna need them. It's oh my gosh, I just love being here so much. Like, oh. And there's these little towers that we have to destroy to shut down force fields. Also super fun. They explode in a very, very satisfying little way. Just, yeah, this... They sure do. It's alright, Miss Gadgetron. This... Everything about Gemlik Base is just stuck in my head as such an iconic experience. And... I love it so much. I've been hearing that very first, like, note just, like, ringing through my head. Just, like, the star in the background. That first scene that you see when you drop into this level. It's drilled into me at this point. Fantastic. What is that achievement? There's an achievement there. Hold up, I'm gonna pause and look at that. It said 1 out of 30. I see. It's for killing 30 enemies without using any weapons or melee attacks. Which, like, we'll give that a try. I'll throw myself into space for that one. We'll respawn those enemies out front. I'm assuming it's just by virtue of thruster slamming, like, everything. So, let's try it, you know? That's one of those ones that I don't mind, like, giving a shot on our way through. Just because it's okay. Well, it would help if I was actually doing the thing. You can't do the butt slam after, like, a lot of horizontal movement, and also, yeah, okay, no, you can do it after a double jump, but you can't be, like, moving. You have to be more or less stationary. So, noted.
Those pulsing.
Ow. Honestly, the, like, recovery time is going to make things difficult. We need to kill 30 things without dying? Without using weapons? That's crazy. Also, does it count if we use a weapon to destroy the towers? Are we not getting credit because we have a weapon equipped, actually, now that I'm looking at it? Because it wasn't counting. And I think it was before. I don't know, actually. I don't know what's going on here. Crazy stuff, just... Okay. We'll butt slam that first group of little dudes one more time, and then we will revisit this concept. Yeah, like... I don't know. It says without dying, so it's possible that just, like, because of the fact that we've died, we need to, like, we would need to leave the planet and come back in. So, We won't worry about it right now. What we will worry about is making it through this banger of a space station. Super wicked lag jumps. Like what? Why did that pick one up? That's very curious. These dudes, I remember. I love these guys because they have their like firing ports, but they have no like gun elevation, so you can just boop. Trespassing. I love puzzles. Goodness gracious me, do I love puzzles. We've got 3 ports and 4 lasers, which means that there's one that we don't have to use, which makes this really easy. Hello. I'd prefer if you didn't shoot me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the little, like, counter down there. It's strange. Most peculiar. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lasers and ports, so we do need to use everything here. So let's get these ones with shields in a place where the shield is not going to be a problem, which I think pretty much just means this one. And this guy can go there, but that does... Okay, wait. Where else could it go? It could go there, at which point this just works, so we're chilling. Get down! Close you up. I could have gotten them with my wrench, but, you know, I was holding a rocket launcher in my hand, and when you've got a hammer, everything starts looking a whole lot like a nail, right? Hey fellas. And it's not like we don't have plenty of things that we can hit with a wrench. Oh yeah, these barrels. I was always fascinated by them. I don't know, something about the green that they explode into. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Fuel, maybe? They could be like fuel canisters, but I always thought they were neat. This dude right here. We love a good Visibomb. Actually, I'll just Devastator him, right? Does it take 2? It might take 3, honestly. Nope, it just takes 2. With that in mind, it is economically just the same, whether or not you use a Visibomb on him or a Devastator. So, let it be known. Hello. Do you think we could get both of these guys with one Visibomb? By trying, we definitely do run the risk of getting neither of them with a Visibomb, but I'm just too curious. Yeah. I did acknowledge the possibility. So, I had to know. How much money do we get per ship there? Not a ton, honestly. Like, look how cool this skybox is. Oh. I was kind of hoping he'd blow himself up. It would have been funny. There's a skill point here also that I'm remembering exists. But we'll worry about it once we get through everything. I want to say it is for... It's for blowing up all of the cargo ships in the level. Which are like... You may have seen one near the very beginning, or you can see them right there. Those guys. They're like inert, blocky ships. We flip. Oh, we don't flip here, but But yeah, so we must destroy all of those, which can be done with either the Devastator or the Visibomb. We'll probably be using a lot of Visibombs, which probably means we'll be spending a lot of money on ammo, I bet. Potentially. There's a possibility that we will just have enough Visibombs, I suppose. There is a gold bolt here somewhere. Not like immediately in this. Oh no, it is immediately in this room. Where do we? I need to shoot a Visibomb. Yeah, out that tube. Correct. I think I can do it from here. Whoa. Okay. And I don't remember where actually I'm leading it. I just know that there is a tube somewhere that I need to get the Visibomb in that takes us to one of those like force field generators. I'm gonna be so for real with you, we might be flying around for a while. Oh, in there. We need to go in here and then immediately take a sharp down. Yep, there it is. Okay. And that opens up the force field. That's another tricky one right there. That's another thing about the Visibomb gun, right? That it enables those. It enables this to be able to happen. Those are so cool. That is so cool. That and the Orxon Gold Bolt, where you need to like pilot the Visibomb through and unlock a path for yourself. Incredibly cool. Are you gonna look at me and tell me that that's not just like the sickest collectible in the world? Maybe. Navigating the Visibomb is kind of a nightmare, but like, come on, though. It's so neat. Plump, plump. I always thought this liquid looked so, like, it's so pretty. It's so shiny. Who gave it the right to be that shiny? What even is it? It surely isn't just lava, right? I mean, I guess it could be, but it's pretty lava, gosh darn it. I want to eat it, or drink it. Whatever the more appropriate verb would be. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We're fine. What happened there was, I stepped off of the edge for just the briefest moment before I tried to stretch jump, and as a result, I did like the mid-air jump, which has way less carry than when you do it off of flat ground. So it's a small oopsie on my part. We're making some money here. And I'm kind of loving it.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
What was that sound? What was that sound? That, I feel like I'm getting like creepypasta'd right now. That was weird. I genuinely have no idea what that was. Can you reach me from here? No. I shot those too closely to each other. My bad. Oh. Or... Ow. Did he shoot my missile out of midair? Is that what happened? I'm kind of petrified of whatever that mysterious noise was. This little death corridor of turret gunners. We get to break into their bunker with the trespasser. This is very silly. I adore this. Let me in. We have 4 ports and 5 lasers, so something doesn't need to be used here. I can go there or there. And those are the only 2 places that I can go. We'll leave that there for now. This, I imagine... Because, like, these 2 don't have a shield tied to it, but this, I imagine, is the one that we'll only get 1 laser out of. Maybe here? And then... No. Because... Okay, so we need to hit those 2, right? But if we hit this... Yeah. Okay. So these guys need to be out of the way. We can hit that, and now... There we go. Okay. Now we're chilling. We can blow them all up with our funny little tubes. Your bunker has been busted. Also, there's some metal to detect in here, isn't there? Do we get extra cash money, or are these still 50? Those are still 50. Alright. I will mop these up. How are there even buried bolts here? What is the meaning of this, actually? Who did this and how? I guess there's a lot of places where it's, you know, they aren't exactly buried in, like, dirt. It's a miracle that I made it through to hit that guy. You're so right. Understandable. Backing away. You guys, though, no, they're probably not close enough to hit with 2 Visibombs either. Or to hit both with 1 Visibomb. So we won't. We'll use a reasonable supply of rockets, like a reasonable person. The port. I don't know how much HP these guys have, or if the Devastator is even, like, remotely necessary, but it's what we have in our hands, so, you know. That being said, we are almost out of ammunition, so perhaps not the greatest attitude to have about it. Oh, 2 Visibombs. Hello? This is the flippy one, isn't it? Yes, it is. I love the flippy elevator. Because how neat is that? Whoop! Look at this, like, fresh hell that they drop you into. Oh! Is that what this is about? Is it just luring them to kill all of these, like, spawning... Yeah, no, that's totally what it is, isn't it? Okay. We'll just send it. We'll come back for that another time. It was a fun experience watching the little droves of, like, tiny robots get absolutely just swept away by the wave guns, though. That's a lot of bolts, holy cow. We're up to 20k with some budgeting. Theoretically, we could get that ultra nanotech, like, soon. That was bad. That was good. We've learned about opposites today.
Hello, Captain Ratchet.
Hello.
Come and get me, hero.
Perhaps we could obtain a ship in there.
Great idea. Let's go.
Fighter time. I don't think shooting machine guns at him does anything.
You know, Ratchet, I'm doing this for your own good. Nice shot, kid. I owe you. Boy, you.
Oh, it's just two missiles per. We have a lot of health, don't we? Because I feel like I was eating missiles there, kind of left and right, and our health is definitely just chilling.
Now, enough practicing. Let's have some fun.
They'll come back. They'll come back. There's so many little red fellas. Look at them all. Well, that's a lot, actually. I so don't remember this, like, I like do not have this boss fight internalized in my noggin. This is kind of crazy. An exceeding amount of fighters that are here to ruin your day. I need more missiles, please. That'd be so cool of you. I mean, the health is nice, right? But missiles would be nicer. Do you think the missiles drop missiles? Probably not. Yeah, his missiles are remarkably underwhelming in damage compared to, like, the little swath of fighter jets that we just blew up. Oh, the asteroids drop missiles, don't they? They drop supplies. Isn't that the ticket? Is that the ticket? Question mark. I think. Probably, maybe. I don't know. We've got 5 missiles, 4 missiles, 5 missiles. I can count. That's plenty. Everything's fine.
Well, Ratchet, I'd say you
We win.
the test. Oh boy.
Rip.
Quark is history.
Despite my earlier criticism, I must admit your piloting skills are improving.
I knew you'd come around.
But that has not helped us locate Drek.
Come on, Clank. Can't you just once relax and enjoy a little success? Hey, you want to catch Drek? Betcha this baby can do it.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Gorda City. This once peaceful planet is being torn apart today in an unprovoked attack. It now seems certain that Supreme Executive Chairman Drek will not be dissuaded in his efforts to destroy the galaxy for his own selfish needs. All hope certainly seems lost.
Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
Yes, I know. It is worse than I expected, too.
Look, maybe you were right. This is a lot bigger than you or me. I was really selfish focusing on Quark.
It is not too late to stop Drek.
Hey, yeah! We've got this new ship. Let's go get him.
Now you are talking.
They made nice. I love it so much. Yep. So, Quark has been defeated. Ratchet and Clank are finally done bickering, for the most part. You know, they're not at each other's throats anymore, at least. And that wraps up, like, my favorite place to be. I think this is just about the end of it. This is the planet that we will be ending on. But before we end, I mean, apparently there's more bolts to suck up over here. This is imperative, obviously. You understand. But other than the bolts that we need to suck up, there's another reason that I came over here, and that is uppies. My bad. That is uppies. We have ourselves a little secret here. And it is the reason that we've been collecting all those gold bolts. There's a secret little shop in here where we get to get gold weapons. They are expensive. They are so expensive. We don't have enough for the gold pyrocitor. I'm gonna be real, that's the, like, big ticket item that I was hoping to get from coming here. They all kind of have, like, their own unique changes about them. They're all more powerful, obviously, but like the bomb glove, bigger explosions. I think the pyrocitor has a bigger, like, gout of flame. They all do more damage to my knowledge, and also just have, like, something fun about them that changes in some positive way. This is like the rudimentary precursor to upgrading your weapons in Ratchet and Clank, and I love it so much. It's such a neat little thing. I don't think we'll be splurging on any of these right now. I don't think we're gonna pull the trigger on buying any of them. Mostly because, you know, there's those achievements that we've talked about for getting, like, X amount of kills with a weapon on whatever planet. There are separate ones for getting kills with the gold variant, and I need to make sure that getting the gold version doesn't exclude us from getting the regular version ever. Because if it does, we're going to need to get the regular versions first before we buy the gold versions. But, also, they're very expensive and we're very poor. Right? So, in the meantime, or not in the meantime, wrong segue. I will also be... How many Visibombs do I have? Do tell. I have 8 Visibombs. I think what I'll do while we're here is just try and destroy all of those cargo ships. Like, just bam, bam, bam. And I'll meet you once we're done with that. And then once we're done with that, we will be done here. And we will be finished for today. There we go. Didn't even have to move. So, with that done, with Quark down, with my favorite ever planet out of the way, we're really in the endgame now. And granted, you know, beating the game does not mean finishing our series here. So there is yet more. Let's not get too excited here. I am flirting with the idea a little bit of farming up some bolts in between right now and next episode. Namely, if the gold weapons don't omit our ability to get the achievements for the regular versions of the weapons, I would love to buy some gold weapons and play around with them and have new toys to play with for y'all. And also, I do really want to have the Rhino to use on the final boss. I don't want to get enough bolts to buy the Rhino before we start next episode, or like at the beginning of next episode, because I feel like that would really trivialize and undermine the last leg of the game, but I feel like getting it for the last planet would be a fun little treat to indulge ourselves in. That way we can actually use it on the first playthrough, right? So, I'm not certain about what I'll do there. There will be some bolt farming done. That may be between episodes, or it may be at some point in the next session. We will take it aside, because there is going to be a point that we're gonna get to very soon that makes it very easy to get very large sums of bolts. So, I just wanted to drop that information, because if I come back and I have like 90,000 bolts, then you know. It's because we get to have some toys. But for now, this is where we leave off. And I once again, thank you so much for accompanying me on this journey. Thanks for sticking around and making it to the end. This is continuing to just be the time of my life, right? I'm having so much fun. And I really, really hope that you're having fun with me. I'm just so happy, right? This game just makes me happy. There's just joy within it. And I hope that some of that is extending to you. In the meantime, please do take care of yourself. Again, stay hydrated, drink lots of water, grant yourself the patience that you would grant others. And I will be seeing you next week, where we will be beating this game. I'm just gonna say that right now. Next week, next Monday, it's over, folks. We're going straight from here to the final boss. Straight on through to the other side. And I'm excited. I don't know about you. I'm excited. I'm eager to see you there. But for now, again, take care. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or what have you. And I love you. Deuces.